I'm going to read a tweet from somebody who worked in this, but I'm only going to reveal the end of the tweet at the end of the segment, right? So are you ready, Matt?
I'm not, but give it a try anyway.
I'm just so proud of the PVE team for this event mission. From pitching to production to bug fix, everyone really killed it. Even though the majority of folks that worked in this blank. So we will fill in this tweet after we have taken a look at what the active game developers on this exciting game have crafted. And actually, that sounded quite mean. One of the things I plan to do this weekend is to install Overwatch 2 on my ROG Ally, or maybe my PC that I'm fixing, and probably play it to see what Season 9 is like. So, you know, I will be coming face to face with this battle pass. So wish me luck. Wish me luck.
You're a braver man than I.
Overwatch Cosmic Crisis.
I can't believe they actually put World of Warcraft lore inside Overwatch. Very specifically.
Yeah.
Do you want something to share with the class Overwatch devs?
Number one.
Hang on a second. That looks a wee bit familiar to me.
Oh, yeah. There is so much WoW related stuff, but none of it is related to WoW. But there is Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop asterisk. We're not sure if it's the good one or the bad one yet.
Oh, couldn't be the bad one.
They have a deal with Netflix. That's how they got their One Punch Man stuff. And remember, the One Punch Man stuff was fucking horrible.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, surely they'll do that as an excuse to do the Cowboy Bebop that they know is not a disaster. Surely.
Yeah, but how are you going to get the contract for that?
So what is going on? New ways to play every week. Return every week to experience new mission modifiers. Oh my god, new modifiers. Complete your Cosmic Collection. What's going on here? Oh, yep. Earn fun cosmetics and get a jump start in your Season 9 Battle Pass with a dozen new challenges. Up to 25,000 bonus XP. But anyway, as we actually go through the Eldritch themed rewards. Number one, if you, World of Warcraft, certainly going to be thinking, so we've got our Mythic Moira.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. Moira, you know what? Fair play. Based on Tracer and some other Blizzard creations, I did not think that, initially I thought, oh god, they're doing an Irish character. No, they're going to ruin us. No, Moira's good.
Sorry,
like voicing and stuff's accurate and not ridiculous leprechaun shit.
Yeah, it is though funny that World of Warcraft and Overwatch have a character called Moira who shoots light and shadow with their hands.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah. One's Scottish, one's Irish.
Tentacle Torbjorn. It's very nice looking things. And again, as we're going through this, we got to think, what will the end of the sentence that Michael started this segment with? What will the end of that sentence be from this Overwatch developer speaking about their work? I wonder.
I want to be like that.
So, we just kind of go through. They've got...
Hey, it's Revendreth.
Oh no, it's the sanguine friggin'... Oh, I don't want to go back there.
Hang on, why does he have Hearthstone symbols?
Don't think.
I'm trying not to. Is he also in Revendreth now?
So yes, we get nice skins, but as you go down, we're going to get a bit of
literally a faceless one.
Oh yeah. Like
that's not even like Creative Liberties faceless one. That's just a faceless one's big head.
The amount of Survivor 76, hello. There's just a lot of
Shadow Child.
Who the hell's that? I mean, Lightweaver, right? I think. I haven't played Lightweaver before.
I'm getting something here.
Yeah?
I'm getting something here. And this may, as a fan of Nier Automata, this may make sense. Blindfold's a really cool design.
Yeah?
Not being able to see is good shit.
Definitely challenging when you're shooting a gun, but I'll take it.
No, just to use your other senses instead.
So there you go, right, Matt? We got a whole bunch of skins. So let me just finish off the statement by this developer. I'll just start properly. I'm just so proud of the PVE team for this event mission. From pitching to production and bug fix, everyone really killed it. Even though the majority of the folks who worked on this got laid off, I'm so happy with what we created. Overwatch is back, baby! There's going to be so many PVE events. Brackets, most of the people who worked on it are fired.
So, remember when everyone was saying, surely they just laid off the people, they just laid off support, they just laid off people who were, who weren't doing a great job, etc.
Surely it won't impact our games. No way.
Yeah, so, what would be really interesting? If there was some developer, some kind of very talented development team that recently released a game that, let me just make sure I'm up to date with my ratings here, just released a game that has currently sitting with a 93 meta open critic review.
Oh my.
And 100% critic recommendation, and it is a game that is has been said to be hundreds of hours long and is going to do extremely well. And that in reaction to their high score came out and said, well, actually, one of the reasons this game can be so big and so good is because we actually kept the team that we had for the previous game. So whenever we all of the development expertise and everyone working together really well, all of that was able to be kept on going forward. Now, imagine if one of the most anticipated games of this year, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth devs, didn't actually have to come out and say that. They didn't have to come out and say, the reason our game is good is because we have developers that we trained and kept. Instead of being Activision Blizzard King owned by fucking Liza Phil CEO Phil Spencer, turning up.
Liza Phil was the best.
Turning up and going, you'll be really funny just as a prank, bro. What if we get rid of all the devs that know how to fucking do anything? What's that? We've spent millions of dollars training and developing, the skills of these developers.
Tens of
Wouldn't
millions.
it be fucking hilarious? Wouldn't it be so funny if we just, for a prank, took all of that money, all of that investment that we made, and fucking set it on fire?
Bro, wouldn't that be such a goof?
I am so fucking tired of this goddamn industry treating developers like they're replaceable when they're not. Not in the long term. Not in anything past your next earnings call, you fucking moron weasels. Holy shit.
The moron weasels.
I am also... There's another reason I'm pretty amped up about this, right?
Oh, we've just talked about Alone.
No. It's because I played a game called... I played a DLC called Splatoon 3 Side Order. And... Splatoon is, you may laugh, game for children. It is one of the most eloquently designed shooters on the market. The DLC introduced a roguelite mode that is absolutely fucking incredible. It is unbelievably good. Every single aspect of design is just absolute chef's kiss, right? Who made Splatoon?
I can't make the joke.
Yeah, you can't. The people who made Splatoon 2 and then 3 and then the DLC. And they were people who were, believe it or not, they were trained in game design by Nintendo. But they were basically people who were brought up under Miyamoto working on Mario games. And then turned around and went, hey, would you like to make your own game? And they did. And all of that skill made Splatoon, which is now one of Nintendo's biggest IPs. Which is a crazy thing to say, a new IP from Nintendo that's really big. It's not that new at the minute anymore. But at the same time, they've just went, okay, we'll just sit down and play this. We'll sit down and have developers make the game. What if the developers get better? What if it's not all about money?
Wow.
What if it's about skill? What if it's about actually respecting the human beings that are the artists behind the creative work that are video games?
And that makes it good.
Imagine that. And then that makes it good. Now that makes everyone like it and it makes it sell.
Related to this, I've uploaded an image of the most fucked man on planet Earth to our document just to say, God damn, have they not given him an impossible job?
They really have.
What a raw deal. They have to reboot the game. There's obviously loads of internal things. Just imagine being responsible, basically being the person who's got to direct this game and run that team. And not only are you having to run the game, which has got a really fucking brutal, a season every 9 weeks. That is a cadence. Not only have you got that, but then all your longer term plays seemingly are just exploding all around you. Then, you're thinking, because I assume they want these events. And, now what is right above this this picture of Aaron? It is Monica Lee just be like, very proud of the team. We made this event and they're all laid off. So it's like, okay, great. What if Big Aaron wants to do another event? He's fantastic. They're all gone. What do I do? I guess he has to hire up more developers because no, he can't. They're in a hiring freeze, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, yeah. What?
How is he supposed to make a game? They keep on taking his developers away.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? Like, there's evidently some stuff that just isn't making sense. Like, because with Overwatch 2, it just really feels like, the, hey, no, money now happened, but maybe, and look, I get that they, if they took another 3 years, any chance of saving that brand would probably, unless they had a truly masterful campaign, they would have had troubles. So I get why they felt like they had to do an MVP of Overwatch 2 so they could get a product out there and actually, have that revenue, but also have Overwatch be a thing that is played because there's a new version of it with new maps and shit. But my God, what a tough position for absolutely everyone.
Like, imagine you're, for some reason you own a restaurant, right? And you're not really super happy with the amount of money coming out of the restaurant. You think, well, I would like to see higher returns. So you go into the person who's like the managers on the show and you go, okay, well, I would very much like more money out of this. I think I'm investing so much, it's not really working out. So could you maybe get some prices up somewhere, get your product, get some efficiency somewhere, make some money. That seems reasonable. What is not reasonable is doing that and saying, also, here's the decapitated head of your head chef, by the way, good fucking luck. That's what it's like. It's like, we need you to make more money. We've killed all your staff. What do you expect? What do you fucking expect from this? It feels like
internally.
It feels like even the people, the leadership here, they're the leaders of games companies. They shouldn't be assuming this is a black box where magic fucking happens. And just go, listen, funny magic man, make the numbers bigger. Like, what do you mean? Listen, funny magic man, we've just fucking unloaded a magazine into your development studio. Whoever's been hit is gone. Sorry.
Magic man.
Yeah. So now would you make more money, please? We're going to need you to take that number and add a fucking zero onto it with half the staff. Like,
that's so grim.
What do you expect? How are these people not like, why are the shareholders not going around going, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, because shareholders don't care about 5-10 years, they care about next year. But like, I just don't understand. How is it like, oh, sorry, we've just made the biggest boneheaded decisions fucking year in, year out for 10 years. How has no one killed us yet? Why have we not been strung from the fucking ceiling? I don't get it.
Imagine being the next team who have got to work on the PVE event mission, taking up the raids from the team that was deleted.
Bro, you're like, yeah, it's sweet.
What's going on?
Oh, man, it feels like real life fucking Helldivers. Game devs are just Helldivers, like, more or less. Oh yeah, where am I going? Oh, you're going to the planet where everyone died horribly. Cool. What am I going to do down there? Succeed, I guess. Fantastic, perfect. Fucking unbelievable.
It's real weird.
It's so boneheaded to me in like the most basic philosophy of management way.
Well, the thing is, management didn't even know.
Management
knew, but like a lot of team leads did not know. They didn't know who was going. It was just, it's happened. Deal with it.
Like, how does Ed?
I mean, I only laugh because
that decision.
Like, I only laugh because the whole situation is just like some big grim joke. It's very ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Like I laugh whenever things are absurd and I don't like them. Like.
Yeah,
that's my response to laughing. That's why I think I think it's hilarious, because if I didn't think it was hilarious, I'd be sat here with my head in the desk fucking crying. It's such a horrible situation. Just like, what do you mean? Just, oh yeah, everyone did a really good job with this and we learned all the skills. Well, what if you maybe do another one?
I mean, she also is currently looking for work.
Yeah. What if you did another one, right? What if you took all of the skills and everything you learned and just made another little one? Just a second PvE campaign. And then people would say, oh, look, my video game has 2 cakes now instead of just 1. I'm so fucking happy. Maybe I'll play Overwatch 2 some more. Maybe I'll give them some money. Instead, they're like, no, fuck you. Go away. Goodbye. Oh, man. I don't. Like, I get that there are loads of game devs. But it's the concept they keep thinking they're replaceable. Or they just keep... I don't even know, man. I can't understand it. Okay, I can. But in order to understand it, I have to emulate that I've gotten a fucking lobotomy.
There you go.
I have to think about it in the terms of, what if I didn't understand anything about how video games were made, or even of any conception of art or creativity or skills in the thing? What if I just looked at spreadsheets all fucking day? But I'm sure even if you look at spreadsheets, you see some sort of pattern. Why is there no pattern recognition?
In Overwatch,
are they not even humans?
Like, quality has mattered to that game. Like, that's the weird thing. It's not like quality doesn't matter. They're not in they're not in like a Pokemon-like situation where they'll just fucking buy anything you make.
Yeah.
It's really, it's really bizarre. I just wanted to kind of call that out as being just, this is ghastly business that, from what we understand. Well, you would say it's directly happened from the layoffs. In order to at least mount a legal defense because of some, legal stuff in and around these layoffs, they are saying that Activision planned the layoffs from before the acquisition.
Of course they did. And it was coming up to that time of year. It's coming up to if we show our shareholders how much money we've been spending, they'll kill us. So we have to just randomly fire people. We just have to throw grenades into the offices and say, well, if you get hit by shrapnel, sorry.
It's like, yeah, it's just straight up the yearly purge.
That's what it is. It's just, we're hiring because hiring looks good to shareholders.
Now we're purging.
We're firing because firing looks good to shareholders. Like, you're supposed to be making video games, not being fucking schizophrenics over the head of shareholders. Like,
no.
But I guess that's the point. Their job on paper is be schizo for your shareholders. Like, fuck. Oh my god. Oh, it's so.
It's really bad.
Like, it's absurd, right? It's such an unbelievable, stupid joke that you can't actually think about it whatsoever. Like, what are you doing? Like, how is no one looking at this and been like, is there something we're doing wrong here? Is there something we're doing wrong? And everyone just says, yes, we're spending too much money on developers. Get rid of them. What happened to wanting loads of developers? What happened to that period of time where everyone's like, oh, developers are the future. We love developers. We give developers everything. We need millions of them. Like EA a couple of years ago, just like, we need to give developers billions of dollars and they'll make all our games because that's the point.
Yeah.
And everyone else was like, developers more like fucking target practice. Bam, 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 bam. You're like, what do you mean, dude? What the fuck?
One bit of good news. Varya is the EU sort of WoW community manager. She has a job.
Wow, so they fired and then unfired? Fantastic.
I mean, I don't know, but yes, we're all happy about this, so that's very good.
Yeah, because otherwise we'd be sat there going, is anyone going to do any support for any people?
I mean,
no?
Like,
okay.
So the answer there is like, yes, but it would be too much. Like, it would probably be too much work, and the amount of experience and passion, and anyway, so no, that's good. We're happy about that. We've got 3 super chats, and then I think it's time to dive into some very spicy WoW news.
Before you go, actually, we also forgot the main point of this.
I shan't go.
We forgot the main point of this. Where are the crossovers?
Oh yeah, where are the crossovers?
We got so consumed.
Sure, right, stop shooting developers and instead get the developers to make crossover content.
Yeah, so now this is one thing that Japan has learned. If you jam your IPs together, people will give you a shit ton of money.
Who would be Reaper?
I don't know. Why would someone have? I don't know.
I should know, like, because like Reaper's the sort of like, edgy, gonna have some fun the last day of school sort of character. You know, with such voice lines as die,
Sorry, that took me a
die, die, as he goes around in his big trench coat. So what WoW character? I always think of the amazing character from Game of Thrones, Darkstar. Actual line is, "My name is Darkstar. I am of the night."
Oh, that's like
George Martin, you have written the coolest man on earth.
that's like was it Star
Darkstar.
Wars: The Force Unleashed, a Starkiller?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, why is he called Starkiller? And everyone's like, we asked Lucas for a Darth name and he never gave us one, so we just called him Starkiller.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool, sweet.
Just call your character fucking Luke Skyfucker. Like,
there is almost certainly a parody with that name. But why is this not a literal
shit, so
crossover?
there is.
LMAO, what the fuck are you doing? Putting this off in Overwatch, called non-canon.
look at
Could
this
you imagine-
free business advice.
Yeah, could you?
What are we, a flipping helpline?
We're a volunteer consultancy service for Blizzard Entertainment. They just ignore all our fucking advice
Why are we doing this?
because it's practice for when we become actual consultants and we
okay.
can make 20 grand an hour giving actual good advice, and it turns out to be all wrong because we're armchair pundits and we just laughed right at the bank. But oh my god, your feelings for her aren't real. They're real to me. Yes, The Force Unleashed is actually kind of low tier Kano. It's very good.
Yeah.
But
so
yeah,
I hear.
so like putting this off in Overwatch, why is this not literally a crossover? Like, why?
Who knows? Maybe
They're in the same company.
eternal drama. Maybe it's a big fight. Maybe it's factionalism.
Oh, look,
That's a load of bullshit. I don't mean that.
Luke Skywalker's original name was supposed to be Starkiller.
Oh yeah,
So that's why
yeah.
the Force name is called Starkiller. That sounds really rude, but yes. Why is there not crossovers all over the place? Like, I don't get it. Because in Japan they do collabs all the fucking time.
Yeah.
They collab everything with everything all day long. Like I know Blue Archive has like the real Dex girl showing up.
Remember we had World of Warcraft X Toyota?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, there's stuff like that. There's no, it doesn't really count. There's Hokage no Pleiades, which is a very lesbian coded magical girl show that was funded by Subaru to advertise their cars. Because stars anyway.
Give me a Hilux.
Yeah.
Let me drive around Horthen with a big Hilux that transforms into an airplane. Perfect. Anyway, yes, they could easily make money if they did this. Why don't they do this? Maybe they would only have to, kill a third of the developers and then skin the other third, but not kill all of them.
Yeah, I don't really actually, because constant crossovers suffocate the identity of your IP and burn people out. Get off the Japanese mobile games, Matt.
Can be true.
Can
be true.
Fuck up. It does if it's constant
Hang
crossovers.
on.
That's not what I'm saying.
Matt wants to Fortniteify World of Warcraft. You're everything that's wrong with gaming now.
I completely understand that
enemy.
Fortnite's too much. I totally get that. What is not too much is the odd event where you get to see your World of Warcraft people in here. The point of these crossovers, and this is where the Fortnite, okay, actually let's talk about the Fortnitefication of shit, right? So I know we talked about this a little bit. That is just IP for the sake of it. That is just, haha, funny, Goku's in Fortnite. There is no fucking substance to that whatsoever.
Or
that's just IP fandom.
Call of Duty, we visually ruined it.
Yeah, that's it. Where collabs actually work, and this is where FF14 does a good job of collabs all the time. They go, well, we're going to have a fucking point to this collab. We're going to have a crossover where there's, here, wouldn't you like to see characters interact? Wouldn't you like to fight a boss from the other game? Like what happened with FF15. You get to fight the Garda from FF15 instead of the FF14 one. And it was a good ass boss fight. You go, look at that. You've made some fucking content. You've made some content that's cool and interesting. And you go, oh, well, I actually like that.
Bring Heroes of the Storm into World of Warcraft with Chromie.
Yeah, Here's the Storm was pretty much a good idea. But
yeah.
Why do you not have, just here's some dialogue between the good characters people like? Why is there not, fucking Anduin talks to Torbjorn and makes a joke about how he reminds him of Magni? That is one of the things you could do. You could do a lot of those things.
There you go.
You could have the two Moras fucking laugh at each other. You could do so many things that are literally, and this isn't just IP, put the IP in the IP because IP, this isn't the fucking episode of the Nerd Crew, that's being unironic. Seriously, it's an opportunity for your things to actually have some fun things going on, to make some content that is interesting and to naturally bring people over to other games. hey, would you like to try Overwatch 2 for a bit? Because you get to, you get your skin or you get something else.
Get your skin back.
I'm trying.
I lost my skin. Turn it back via collaboration.
Yeah, here's a story event where you get to see your favorite characters from both games hang out. Maybe they do it in the same, like, they don't have to do it like fully. We can't fully model all the WoW cast in Overwatch, different game, but like, you turn across and go, okay, well, do some fucking animated PNGs talking to each other. Just do something that's kind of fun.
The Rock and Al Pacino.
Exactly. Not like that. No. Is it that complicated to understand that people might want to see, I'm trying to think of examples here. Like, someone might want to see Sylvanas talk to Widowmaker. I don't know.
I'm sure a lot of people would love to see that, Matt.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure quite a few of them have seen it already.
Exactly. So why don't you put that in the game and everyone goes, all right, we'll look at that. There's fucking fan artists who are happy for the next 6 years. Like, it's stuff like that that's kind of natural, but kind of also enjoyable.
They've done it with the odd skin, but yeah,
but
they should probably...
It's not literal and it's not events. It's just monetization purpose. It's all just fucking opportunity to give us money, dickhead. It should be a little bit more in the way of, we're trying to make some content that naturally brings the audiences together and throws them across. Like,
to give us money, dickhead.
Yeah.
But you got to do the first bit first, then you take the money.
That's the point. That's the thing Blizzard aren't fucking doing. They're not doing the bit where you go, I'm happy now, I'll give you money. They're just walking going, money, please? You're like, bro, work for it. Work for my fucking, work for your paycheck.